Had two interesting events take place this past weekend. One was I participated with my wife in a four-person race simulating the Amazing Race, and it was for charity. It was a great event. We had to ride around to different challenges around the city of Collingwood here in Ontario, and I sat in the back seat, and the other gentleman who was driving from the other couple was, I would say, an assertive driver, perhaps aggressive, but it was interesting because after the event was over, I said to my wife, I had a little bit of a headache sitting in the back, getting driven around from place to place, and she smiled or smirked at me and said no comment. So apparently that means that I am of a similar ilk when it comes to driving, but she said that's what happens when you don't know where you're going and you're sitting in a vehicle being driven by somebody else. And the second event that took place was that the day after, I was a pacer for a marathon, and I was thinking about this because as a pacer, one of the things that you are responsible for doing is not only holding the pace that is desired for the other runners, but you also need to coach them along and be the kind of person who encourages them and gives them tips. And I thought, isn't that the case that it's so hard for some of these runners, if they've never done it before, to not know where they're going and to experience discomfort, pain, uncertainty. But if they have someone who is going to guide them, who is going to help nurture them along the path, then that makes things so much more easy, or at least manageable for them. I was happy to get at least one racer across the line in the prescribed time that I had for my pace. And I was thinking about how this transfers to leadership, whatever your arena, whether it's work, school, at home, in service clubs, your workplace, as I say, that as a leader, what you want to do is to be able to guide people where they are unfamiliar going, and to encourage them, to help them feel equipped to tackle the challenges that are ahead of them. There's always going to be a bit of discomfort, but perhaps if they have somebody who is with them along the way to assure them that they've got what it takes to get there and to help them make sure that they have the tools to do that, then you are going to see people join in with you and cross the finish line and hit the targets that not only they want but you want. So hope that you are learning how to exercise leadership in a way that develops those people around you, and also helps you to reach new targets and new heights. So wishing you all the best, whether you're running, leading, or just living. We will catch up with you again.